Hey guys, it's Jaden. I'm here with my dad.
CV?
And today we're going to be listening to Prom/King by Saba. This released pretty long time ago. I think it was 2016. It's off his album Care For Me. And it is the second to last track. And it basically talks about his life growing up. Basically his little journey on becoming a musician.
Mm-hmm.
But also how growing up with this best friend, Walter, how Walter has gone from being a kid that he barely knew and they were cousins to slowly but surely becoming best of friends.
Okay.
And I'll let the story explain itself from there. But he's a very lyrical, miracle type of guy.
Saba. I'm looking at the name. I want to say Simba. I don't know why, but this will be my first time listening to it. So let's do it.
This remind me of before we had insomnia. Sleeping peacefully, never needed a pile of drugs. Everybody was college bound. No dollar amounts, in God we trust. Senior year, my prime ain't had no party bus. My cousin hit me on Facebook like, what shorty you taking? I'm lying, I'm playing, I'm saying I got one to take and I'm waiting on her response. Wrote her a 3-page letter.
I was about to say, come on, man. Stop capping. Stop capping.
So, fun fact, because you won't pick up on it.
Thanks.
Saba, back in 4th or 5th grade, or I don't know what grade actually, it was in elementary school.
Mm-hmm.
He passed 2 grades. So he started high school at, I think, 12.
Wow.
That's why this is him senior year. And obviously at senior year, by the time you'll be 16. So that's why it's even more
so
like
he's like 9 years old senior year.
Yeah. He's literally 16. So
okay.
There's some stuff that you'll pick up because you know that now.
All right, that's funny.
Drugs, everybody was
bringing it back.
No dollar amounts, in God we trust. Senior year, my prime ain't had no party bus. My cousin hit me on Facebook like, what shorty you taking? I'm lying, I'm playing, I'm saying I got one to take and I'm waiting on her response. Wrote her a 3-page letter, it's 3 days later, never hit me back, she broke my heart. So now he eyeing me shit like, yo, is shorty bad? I pretend not to be depressed, she never wrote me back. I hit him back like, yo, well fuck her, it's on to the next. I wrote that message thinking I'm awkward, probably never had sex. You know in high school, 16, you probably late. My cousin hit me back, don't trip bro, I got you a date. So he sent me this link to some girl I had never seen. He said to call her, tell her Walter sent you with me. I think about it for a minute, like what's his intentions? I mean, we never really got along or used to kick it. In fact, if I remember vividly, he picked on me. He used to beat me up and take my sneakers every family visit. I'm skeptical to let her know I'm Walter's little cousin. What if this shit all a joke? Then again, what if it wasn't? Would I really risk the chance of me potentially fucking on some stranger daughter? Cause I barely know if I could trust him. Probably not. I finally call her, tell her Walter sent me, my name Taj. She asked me what's the color scheme that we gon' wear to prom. I'm acting like I'm not excited, trying to play it off. So what's the car we taking? Worst come worst, her mom could take us. I call Walter, thank him. He said don't trip and just wear black. He said she cool and they go back if any problems hit him back. I never had to, but now we in tune. He Facebook messaged me like sorry not to be a nuisance, but he like $30 short on all his prime suit shit. I'm like I got you cuz that's the least that I could do. He tell me send him to Addy and he'll slide after school.
I had to stop it real quick because it reminded me when I was 16, but my conversation, it was similar, but it was straight to the point. You know, they're like, the way he's saying it, obviously it's a song, he's got to tell the story and stuff, but like, we'd be like, yo, we down or we's not?
Yeah.
What we doing? Yeah. It's too much going back and forth, like, oh, it's my cousin, but I know, do I trust him? But I like it though. I mean, he's telling his story, and like you said, being 16 at that time, and trying to get a girl, especially if he's trying to go to a prom. Yeah. So I'm assuming this is senior year.
Senior year.
And they're going to senior prom.
Senior prom, yeah.
Okay. And this is right before the day, or
like a couple days, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's just like, to me, it's like, maybe it's because I'm older. It sounds like very kiddish, like a 16-year-old. You know what I'm saying? So. But I'm with it because it's just like when I was 16, I don't know, I felt like I was more advanced, but then again, he's 16, about to graduate. I'm 16, going as a freshman, basically.
Yeah. Okay, bet, never knew where he stayed at. He walked down the street, hella surprised. This where y'all place at? Uncle Carl, Auntie Deborah, my cousin Rena. And I'm surprised too, my family knew, kept this a secret. Me and cuz stayed down the street. Living different lives. Every day he on the bus, me I get a ride. I gave him 30 on the porch, he never went inside. He tell me thank you, then he walked back home with a smile. He tryna hide it, but I see his dimple. I'm thinking damn, that transaction was simple. I'm talking shit, I know he hoop. I'm like, hey, where the rim, bro? He like, tomorrow, if you free, you probably weak as shit, though. I know my brother not, so all three of us went to the park and ran some niggas off the court. I'm hella passive, I was passing, I ain't have to score. The next day, the prime, I couldn't sleep, I stayed up. My granddad gave me a condom, then walked away, didn't say none. She hopped out of a car and said that her name was Jada. My heart's racing, I'm focused, I'm trying to keep it player. Gave her the croissant, a corsage, or whatever the fuck my mom handed me and said, now put it on a hand, Malik.
I'm not gonna lie, I called it a croissant before.
My friend does the same thing. He's like, yo, which croissant do I buy? I'm like, what? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I said that before too, because I didn't know. It was my first time going to a prom, and I was like, and I didn't really care. I didn't want to go. I'm like, nah, man, that's for lames. I'm about to go chill, like really, really chill. Mm. And yeah, I called it a croissant before. And one of my boys was like, nah, man, it's not a croissant, dude. You're not going to eat the damn thing.
Family ties. My grandfather taught me how to tie for tie, cause my dad lived in NY. That's probably why I was shy, so self-conscious. Took pictures on the porch and then we headed for the prom. And Walter went on prom the same day, but to a different place. So he texted me like, cuz, this the spot, let's meet up later. And bring Jada through. Prom flashed, I kept it cool. We show up to the function where she brought a change of clothes. I'm looking around like, damn, I don't know nobody. We at this party out west, and Jada left to get dressed. I fake like I'm sending texts. Some stranger get really close. I sweated out his breath, then he put a knife to my neck. Gave me the rundown like Jada, my sister. And if you hit her, fuck her, make her miss you. I'ma kill
that's big brother talk.
Point, I'm just exhausted, wondering where the fuck's Walter. He shows up like 30 minutes after our altercation. I never mentioned it to him. He kinda overprotective, and I know if I tell him that he'll beat this nigga skull in, turn his body a skeleton, and I night it and terrible. I excel and say fuck it, and I just chose to let it go. I went to St. Louis, had a full ride for his hooping. Him and his coach got into it, now he back home doing music. Ay, I was at Columbia, a damn straight A student. I had one beat in a hip-hop class, I thought that shit was stupid. He transferred to Robert Morris, oh, it's lit, we down the street. My class let out at 2:40 and his class let out at 3. Mama asked me where the hell I been at, where the hell I be. I'm with Walter, mom say, I keep walking in here late. I might fall off in your bed, I get girls now, I get laid. I get caught up, I blame Walter, I'm a product of my age. He talked to Ed girl downtown Chicago, wingman, I cannot fly though. He was in Cal, White Impala, he was that nigga in the party. Awfully popular for someone that they barely mention. Plus we from the part of the city that they barely mention. Just logged into Twitter and somehow we was barely mentioned. We signed our name on an open mic list and then they skipped us. And then they skipped us again like a week later. Like obviously this fucking host can't read the paper. Hella intimidating, the big guy didn't have to flex. So Walter walked to the host and said, this the name you calling next. Bullied our way to the stage and then overstayed our welcome. An apple never get too far from the tree that it fell from. Just like my father.
It's crazy. I feel like something's gonna happen to Walter. I don't know why. Because you could tell like Walter just kind of like has his back. Just like when he said the dude put the knife to his neck, which is the girl's big brother.
Yeah.
Like, yo, that's my sister. Be careful, man.
Yeah.
And he's like, if I tell Walter, Walter's gonna go crazy.
Yeah, he could crash out.
Yeah. So I just feel like something's about to happen to Walter, man, because he just went straight up to the bouncer or the big dude. I'm thinking bouncer. So, yo, we up next. Not this time. Not 2 weeks in a row. So I feel like they're gonna, I don't know, something about to happen to Walter, man.
Fun fact. Also, Walter was I forget what school, but he was going to college for a basketball scholarship. Yeah. So that's why there's a lot of basketball bars as well.
Yeah. So like, you really got to know Saba to kind of understand some of the stuff he's talking about. Because if I listen to this without you telling me the stuff, I'd be like, okay, Walter. Yeah. I'll probably figure out the song, but I don't really know the relationship like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to do music and hope I make it. Walter joined me for the journey, said the city waiting. Pivot. Walter invincible, dodge death like a mad magician, more times than a mathematician. I'm in LA working on bucket list project. I get a call and get a fishy feeling. Normally raw joke on the phone, this time he over serious. My heart dropping, I'm like, yo, what is it? He say he with TY on the highway and some niggas just tried to kill him. Emptied the clip on the car, but somehow they didn't hit him. Sometimes I fucking hate Chicago, cause I hate this feeling. Innocent niggas get shot at in the broad day, the AM. I asked him for a play-by-play of how their whole day went. He said he went to export and they ran him for court, and I cannot retort without thinking that this can't be the reason. So what else you do? What about Ty? Is he still cool? Where you on your way from and where you on your way to? He say he just left for dinner at a friend crib and that's it. He say Ty don't do shit but smoke. Honestly, Saba, that's it. Give him sympathy. Another case, mistaken identity. The news probably gon' run this as two gangs from different streets. Police questioning him like he just shot at a trooper. My boy walked away unharmed and we did Lollapalooza. Yeah, 6 months passed by. Every day we celebrate. Every day a better day. I just dropped bucket list. Water about to drop a tape. Everything going perfect. Couldn't paint a better way. Pivot gang is on the way. We just sold out Lincoln Hall. Then I went to Dr. Sway. I got back home and got back on it. Cause I was doing 2 a day. Sending me links to something that he made. Kid Cudi, we are not riding no waves. Hey, grandma made us play. We played 2K. That's just the day before. Fatima got a show tomorrow. He text me, hey, we in that hoe. I went to the barber shop the first thing the next morning. Then I got up with legit. We supposed to do some recording. 10 minutes into the session, I got a call from a number that I don't got saved. But I answer anyway. She says, hello, Malik. Have you or Squeak talked to my son today? He was just on the train. We got in the car, but we didn't know where to drive to. Fuck it, wherever you are, my nigga, we'll come and find you.
Just another day in the ghetto. Oh, the streets bring sorrow. Can't get up to date with their schedule. I just hope I make it to tomorrow.
So how you feel?
Yeah, it started out a little bit slow, right?
For sure.
Just trying to, obviously I didn't know where it was going, but it started a little bit slow when you got to the middle. It's like, you know, with the prom, just setting that up. I get it though, because it's his, that come up. Yeah, that's what he went through.
Yeah.
I just wish he could have got to it a little bit faster. I know, like, yo, I'm texting, like, where you gonna be, blah, 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 blah. You know, I get it. But at first I was like, I don't know. His voice didn't hit my soul. Like me, I don't know what it is. Like with me, like, I gotta like your voice. So he sounds like he's 16 still. I'm serious.
I gotta see it.
How old is he? Do you know?
25 at the most, 26.
Doesn't even sound like he's 17.
Really?
Like his voice is, it's like he hasn't hit puberty yet. Right? But anyways, I think like his voice didn't really hit me. Like that, to me, that's important. It's like when I listen to DMX, that voice just wakes me up. His voice didn't, but that's fine. But so I do like the story, but it was a little bit slow.
Yeah.
And I will say, towards the end, he was talking some real stuff.
Yeah.
So the beauty of music is when someone can give you their experience and you might have went through something
you
similar.
relate to it. It's beautiful.
You relate and you feel it.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, because I had similar things happen. And at the end, what he said, something about all the ghettos are kind of like the same.
Yeah.
So it was the same for me. Like when I got shot in the head, I knew if I tell certain people, somebody was going to react. I had people come to the house. You were young, but people came to the house and put a bunch of stuff on the table. Tell me who it is.
Crazy.
Tell me who it is. I'm talking about laid out. I was like, nah, but if I did, I know what would have happened.
Yeah.
Like instantly. So that I connect with because yeah, you gotta know your team. You gotta know who you hang out with, because we all have that one guy or that one friend that one little trigger, it's gone. There's no controlling.
You're gonna crash out, you're gonna go crazy. Yeah.
So that right there I connect with, because I knew a few things things happen. So yeah, that was cool. But it was, I don't know, it was okay. It was
solid.
Okay.
What do you give it out of 10?
I would give it a 6.
6.
Yeah,
Really?
and that's reaching for me.
Damn.
It didn't, like, I understood it, but it didn't hit as hard. Okay, this might sound terrible. This might be like the dumbest thing you can say, but I think if J. Cole,
Oh no!
if J. Cole did that, I would have been on board. I don't know what it is. So
you really think it's his voice?
His voice is it just did.
For me personally, when I first heard this track, towards the start, I agree with you. I was like, this is kind of slow.
Yeah. But
I enjoy the kind of slow, mellow beats. So I was riding with it when I first listened to it, and that's the King part. Then when you get to, that's Prom. When you get to King and it's more upbeat, his voice is not deeper, but I feel like he like articulates himself more and he speaks faster and then slower and does kind of a little more like breath control and stuff.
Yeah, it's growth.
Exactly. And I enjoy that. But for me, his voice when he's talking about Walter and how he's getting a call from Walter's mom, and then he also got he got a call from Walter and then Walter's mother like a couple months later. To me, his tone and his voice sounded like it was actually like more serious and like less childish than Prom. So for you, I don't know if you feel that way. For me, he most definitely sounds a little childish on Prom, but King, he sounds like a grown man to me.
It was serious, but when the beat changed and then when it just went crazy, it lost me a little bit. So now the beat distracted me and I couldn't focus.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? So yeah, he sounded older, or the tone changed, but I get it. The beat changed because of what he's talking about.
Yeah.
But it was just like sporadic. It was. I thought my headset was damaged.
That's his change of his life, though. It went from super calm into such a relaxing life. This guy's 12 years old and freshman year. Like,
I know.
And then suddenly he starts getting money, making albums, going on tour, Lollapalooza, and then boom, his buddy dies. So the beat static change.
I know. I know. I get it. It goes with the theme. It's chaos, but I couldn't focus. I'm a listener. I get what was happening, what he was trying to do.
Yeah.
But I was like, whoa, is it my headset? Now you got me thinking everything else but your music. And then I'm like, all right, I got to listen. I'm trying to get the lyrics. It was just like, I was like, is there popcorn going off or something? Like, somebody's making popcorn. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I give it a 6. It's not a solid 6. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Listen, if I don't feel something, I don't feel something. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I guess we'll find a common ground somewhere because you're not liking everything I'm giving you, right?
Actually, I think I've liked almost everything you've given me. Listen, except for one.
I can't like everything. I'm sorry, man. I got to keep it real. And plus, that you said that's the
second to last.
Second to last. I see why it's there. Just saying.
That's nuts.
Just saying, man. That's all I got to say.
All right. Well, if you guys have any other songs that you would like for me to listen to or for him to listen to, just put them in the comments. And we're back to music, and we'll see you guys next time. See ya.
Peace.